Good evening, everyone. Welcome along to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm joined with Brandon tonight. We're looking at the relegation picture, which unfortunately we're very much a part of. Um, Burnley may have even got themselves out of it tonight, but we're going to include them anyway. We're going to look at the four teams that could go down. I think we'll all agree that Sheffield United and West Brom are as good as gone. But there is, unlike, I know Steve Bruce says there's 6 or 7 teams looking over their shoulder, but we're just going to focus on 4. And maybe even one of them are out of it safe now anyway. We're going to look at their remaining fixtures, see where the points are going to go, and then we'll have our predictions for our team that's getting relegated. But first, you're in for a real treat. Here's a message from our sponsors. COVID spring break is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Spring break in your pants. Manscaped is here to ensure that the party in your pants never stops. All the lads at Newcastle Fans TV wouldn't say no to this pants party. For everybody preparing a pants party this spring break, I have an exclusive 20% off discount. Use the code NFTV at manscaped.com. Manscaped is dedicated to helping you level up your full body grooming game. The Perfect Package 3.0 comes with the Essential Lawnmower 3.0, which will help you turn your Carlos Valderramas into lovely John Joe Shelby's. This is the best trimmer on the market for those of you in need of a chest or ball shave. Their third generation trimmer features a cutting edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents, thanks to the advanced skin-safe technology pioneered by Manscaped. You can also have the Crop Reviver Ball Toner to help your balls smell less like balls. And of course, the Crop Preserver Anti-Chafing Ball Deodorant. Absolutely superb. Don't ruin any vibes this spring break with some peaking pubes coming out of your swimsuit. For a limited time, subscribers get 2 free gifts: the travel bag and the patented high-performance reduced chafing Manscaped boxers. 20% off and free shipping with the code NFTV at manscaped.com. Do yourself a favour and always use the right tools for the job. That's 20% off with free shipping, NFTV at manscaped.com. Say aloha to your new beautiful balls with Manscaped. Aloha, Brandon. Are you having a pants party this spring?
Yeah, for sure. Not sure if it will be Manscaped, but at least I got the boxers. So, and they're really good quality actually.
They are. I mean, do you know what? I got the pack, and then I bought an extra pair of the boxers because they are really good. Anyway, enough about balls. Let's talk about footballs. So Fulham are underway in their second half against Man City. So we're going to leave them till last, just so by the time we get to them, it'll be nearing a conclusion. We'll have a bigger picture. It is currently 0-0, and Fulham are more than holding their own against a Manchester City side without De Bruyne, Sterling, and quite a few others. But, you know, Aguero and Jesus are on the pitch as John Stones puts Manchester City 1-0 in front.
There you go. Good one.
Thank
Finally.
F. Right. Brandon, Burnley today. They've got a cracking result against Everton this evening, which I didn't see coming. Do you think that puts them safe?
I wouldn't say yet. I think if they pick up 3 more points, they're more than safe. But I wouldn't be. If I was a Burnley fan, I wouldn't be too sure yet. But it's a really good start for them to stay up. Definitely.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's have a look at the live Premier League table. It wouldn't have completely updated yet. As you can see there, Fulham, they will drop back down underneath Brighton. That hasn't updated yet since they've just gone behind at Manchester City. And it does stand absolutely lovely stuff. Well done, John Stones. Brighton there don't play till tomorrow. But Burnley now on 33 points, level with Southampton. Southampton play Brighton tomorrow. I mean, Burnley's form was looking absolutely woeful, but it's an absolutely huge 3 points against an Everton side pushing for Champions League football. I did not see that coming. I don't know about you.
No, although like they win today and they had a great win today, I don't really rate Burnley that much. They're not that good, really. I don't see them picking up much points either. So maybe this is just enough for them. I don't think so. I think I'm not 100% sure yet. They are free safe. I'm not really sure about it.
Let's if I get that off, and we'll have a look at their remaining fixtures. Bearing in mind we do have to go to Turf Moor before the season is out. Here's how their April is looking. Obviously, it's the international, not the international break. It's FA Cup weekend next weekend, followed by the international break. So, not many teams playing next weekend. Obviously, we've got Brighton, and what a huge game that is. Burnley go to Southampton. Southampton, considering they were top of the league after they absolutely smashed us at St Mary's, they are dropping like an absolute stone. How do you think that game's going to go, Brandon?
I would like to think Southampton will win. But their form has been really shit. But also, I don't rate Burnley's game either. So I see it going like a 0-0, 1-1 draw. It's another point from Burnley then.
So you're going for a draw. Do you know what? I'm going to actually agree with you and say a draw as well.
It doesn't happen often that you agree with me, actually.
No, I know. It's quite disconcerting, isn't it? But I think are Southampton still sweating on the fitness of Danny Ings? I think he might be missing tomorrow. I had to take him out of the fantasy team. So I don't know if he's fit. I mean, I'm hoping he is, especially when they've got Brighton tomorrow. Then it's obviously a huge game at Turf Moor.
Yeah. Do you agree that Burnley play probably even worse football than we do the last couple of weeks? We play more attractive football the last couple of weeks at least.
Well, by the time we go to Burnley, we should have all three of our, proper front three.
And that gives me positivity, and that's why I think we will stay up. If these three can stay fit until the end of the season, I don't see us go down because we finally have a goal scorer again.
Yeah, I mean, David Taylor in the comments, is there a date when our big boys are back? There are fleeting rumours that one or two may be fit in time for Brighton on Saturday. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but they are all supposed to be back for after the international break. So by the time we play Burnley, then they should all be back. I'm going to go, and this is kind of a spoiler alert, I'm going to go for an away win there, and I think we're going to beat Burnley away. How about you?
I agree. I think we played much better than Burnley. So yeah, it just depends on like who's going to score the goals. That's the main problem now. And with Wilson out, even saint-maximin and Miggy started to score as well the last couple of times. So,
but yeah, they'll be back for Burnley.
We need someone to score the goals. Otherwise, yeah, it's a difficult one.
Yeah, completely agree. If we haven't got them, or if we've got two of the three, then we've got Fraser who can obviously do a job. He's getting better by the game, so that's not a miss. But if we're missing Wilson, especially if we'd have had him over the past couple of games, then that would have made the world a difference. But we will come on to Newcastle later on, of course. But then Burnley have two tricky away games at Manchester United and Wolves. I can't see him getting anything at Old Trafford, and they might nick a point at Wolves. What do you think?
Like we did, yeah, possibly. It depends, yeah. Depends really what kind of Wolverhampton shows up.
Exactly.
It can go either way.
So what are you going for? I'm putting you on the spot.
For the menu or for Wolverhampton?
For both, because I kind of just assumed that they're losing against Man United, but you might have an opinion.
You mean like correct score or just win or draw?
Just win, lose or draw.
Okay. Burnley menu is loss, and Wolverhampton lost as well.
Really? Fair enough. Okay. So that takes them on into May. And let's have a look who they've got. At home to West Ham. Now, like, when we beat West Ham first game of the season, and
It
I would
looked
have
like a
said to
great
you,
season.
if I'd have said to you after that game, Brandon, one of them teams is going to be chasing Champions League football, the other is in a relegation fight. You wouldn't have thought it'd be this way around, would you?
Not at all. Not at all. We looked really promising against West Ham, and I thought we're gonna have a great season, top 10, top 8, something like this. But same old story with Newcastle.
Absolutely. Do you think Burnley can get anything at home to West Ham?
No, I think they can win from Fulham though.
You think they'll beat Fulham away? Interesting.
Could be draw, maybe more.
No, I'm gonna put you on the
Yeah.
spot, and you've said Burnley win, but so I'm gonna go Burnley win. Okay. I think they might nick a point at home to West Ham. I think West Ham will end up tailing off. Fulham's home record isn't. I don't want to say this because I'm afraid of jinxing it, but Fulham have only beaten the two teams below them at home this season. I apologise if they equalise now against Manchester City. Please do like that button. You never know; it might not jinx it. But I completely agree with Kelly. We are playing for draws, but we will come on to Newcastle. Don't you worry about that. I'm gonna go for a lot of draws. I'm gonna go for a Burnley win. Why not? A Burnley win against Fulham. Please God. Then they go to Leeds. Tuesday night against Leeds United. How do you see that one panning out?
Leeds win.
I agree. And then they're at home to Liverpool, who have had a disaster.
Although they only win if Leeds United's defense actually gonna show up finally, because that's the main problem this year, really.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get with Leeds. I mean, who would have thought they would have had a 0-0 today against Chelsea? But who will go down to the Championship? That's why we're here. We're deciphering this out now, and we will have an answer to you relatively shortly. And it's 2-0 to Manchester City. Gabriel Jesus has doubled City's lead.
You're ahead of me. I'm just watching on the phone.
Okay, so we both agreed that Leeds United away win. Then, as I said, they're at home to Liverpool, who have had a disastrous defence to their first Premier League title. You would have thought, though, Brandon, Liverpool would have got their shit together by then.
I hope so, because who expected that Fulham loss? That might bite us in the end.
Absolutely, it would. I'm going to go for a Liverpool away win.
Copy paste.
Yeah, and then Sheffield United. Do you know what? I'm going to go. Last game of the season, they go to Sheffield United. I'm going to go for a Sheffield United home win.
Really?
Yeah, you always get batshit crazy results. The pressure's off. Sheffield United are already down. You know, that's what I think. What do you reckon?
3-3, Burnley, Sheffield United.
3-3. That's very specific. I like it. So you have given Burnley extra 5 points, and I've given them an extra 6. So they're currently on 33.
Gives them 38, 39.
33. I think they're on 38, and you think they're on 37. There we go. Burnley are going to finish with 38 or 37 points. Do you think
No,
that'll be enough?
that's not correct. You say they are 33 now, and you give them 6 more points. That's 39, I think.
Oh, well, if you're going to look,
Come on, Sam.
if you're going to try and win an argument with facts, then there's not a lot I can do.
There you go. Thank you.
Right, 39, 38 points. It's below the magical mark of 40. Do you think that's enough for them to stay up?
I would like to think not. Difficult one. I don't know. I don't know.
I personally think that is enough to stay up this season. I don't think we need to get anywhere near 40 points. But Burnley are a funny one because they always pick up these crazy results every now and again.
So do we.
Do we though?
Well, the last couple of weeks, not anymore. But beginning of the season, we did. Remember that 4 games that were really. We had a tough opponent for like 4 weeks or so, and I said I would be happy to take. I would take 7 points, and after the third game, we were already at 6. I think we beat it. Well, I can't even remember. Didn't we beat Liverpool?
Peter's in the comments. We do definitely need Man City to score a few more goals. Goal difference is like an extra point at this stage of the season, as Man City go down in the box and they do have a penalty. 60 minutes played, Man City 2-0 up with a penalty. So, you'd like to think things are going quite swimmingly now, and hopefully Fulham's goal difference can take a big, big dent. Shall we look at Brighton now, Brandon? Let's have a look at Brighton. Now, you know about my vested interest and why I want Brighton to go down so desperately. Regular viewers of the channel will also know why. At the start of the season, before a ball was kicked, I do this every season. I placed a little relegation treble bet where I name the 3 teams to get relegated. And at odds of 100 to 1, as Aguero steps up and scores the penalty, it's now 3-0 to Manchester City. At the start of the season, before a ball was kicked, I put on Sheffield United, West Bromwich Albion, and Brighton at 100 to 1 odds. So tomorrow's game at Southampton is huge. Well, look at them 2 fixtures. If you're Brighton and Hove Albion, look at them 2 games. How many points do you think Brighton will get from them 2 huge games, Brandon? Start with Southampton.
Because I'm biased, it's a difficult one. For Southampton, I see them getting a draw there.
Yeah, I can. I can see that being a. I mean, Southampton. They're not in the best run of form, are they? But I've just got to feel. You never know what you're going to get with Brighton because they play some lovely football.
Yeah.
But they're just. I mean, if they had a centre forward who can score 10, 15 goals a season, i.e., like a Callum Wilson, then they could be pushing for Europe as well. Adrian in the comments, Brighton will go and get a win.
Lamptey is injured, right? For how long is he out?
He's out for the rest of the season.
Okay, that's good. Sorry for him, but
I bet Paul Dummett is probably breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah, he ripped us apart when we played him, Brighton.
Yeah, he tore us a new one down that their right hand side. So we're agreeing for a draw tomorrow, Southampton Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now the big one. Wow. Quite possibly the most important game for Newcastle United in the past.
We're going to win this one if Saint-Maximin, Almiron, and Wilson stay fit.
They might not, but we have to assume that they're not going to be back. You have to assume that they're not going to be back.
Okay.
I think I'll give you some time to think because I can tell you're undecided. I think we're going to go there setting up for a draw. and Steve Bruce is going to be like the garbage he spouted after West Brom, like at least we don't get beat. And whilst I wasn't happy against West Brom, I would kind of take that against. I feel kind of dirty saying it because it's a game that we need to go and win. But it's vitally important that we don't lose that game because otherwise we're in a world of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go for a draw in that game.
I'm just thinking about now. Do you think, I'm thinking that Bruce might think, like, if I draw everywhere of the last games we have, if we draw all of them, we're probably safe. That's maybe why he plays for a draw. Like, I mean, would you play for a draw now, or would you just go full out against any team?
Well, I think whilst I've been calling for Andy Carroll to start the past few games, I think this game is a game for Dwight Gale, but we need, him down the centre. And as David says in the comments, Jacob Murphy, after his cameo last night, he's more than earned his place for a start. More than earned his place. He been thinking about it today. If that shot he had that hit the crossbar, if that would have gone in, I would have banked us to see out a 1-0 win. Absolutely gutting. But hey ho, it is what it is. Come on then, Brighton Newcastle. What's the result going
to be? Draw. It's going to be 0-0. Actually, we cannot score and they can't either.
Both going for a draw. Man United, Brighton. What do you reckon?
Man U win.
I agree. God, 3 games out of 3, and we've agreed on both, on all.
It's scary. It's actually getting uncomfortable as well.
Okay, then let's see. I bet we don't agree on this one. Brighton at home to Everton.
Everton.
I'm going Brighton home win. Stunned silence from.
Why?
Everton haven't been playing well against teams down the bottom, i.e. we've done the double over them this season. Look at how Burnley were more than good for their win today. I just think Brighton at home to Everton, that's a game they can look at saying, yeah, we can get something out of that. A nice free-flowing style of play that they do. Everton like to get the ball down and play as well. I think that'll play into Brighton's hands. If they get the chance, they can take it. I think Brighton can win that game. Told you we wouldn't agree on that one.
I was thinking, let's. I wanted to be funny and say, like, to try to agree with you again and say a draw, but I didn't expect you giving Brighton the win. I didn't expect that.
No, I know. But there's going to be twists and turns. There are always twists and turns, and you get these unexpected results in a when you're fighting relegation. So that's my one anyway. I do, however, think they will lose away to Chelsea. Are we agreed on that one?
But us having this video, it's just so typical Newcastle season again. It's like all seasons are all the same, basically. Just sometimes the teams change for us in the relegation battle, But who would have thought Sheffield would be down there? They were already relegated. If you look at them last season, it's mental.
Yeah, I mean, we come on to Newcastle after we've finished Brighton, and then we'll round off with Fulham. Are you going Chelsea home win? Yeah?
Yes. Mount gonna score 2 points.
Sheffield United away. I'm going for a draw.
I'm going for a Brighton win.
See, I think new manager bounce, pressure's off. They'll already be down. You sometimes see teams, get a bit of a bump. Pressure's off. We're already down. Let's just fuck it and play. I mean, they were a top half team last season.
Because we played Sheffield not the last game of the season, but the second last game, right?
We do, and that's one we should be.
What you're just saying it worries me, because they might play us like that. They don't care anymore. They're already relegated, and they might play freely and maybe even better that way.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, we can't be relying on how other teams are going to play, and
They're definitely not going to give it to us.
oh
They're not.
God, no. I remember when our first season back in the Premier League, I went to West Brom at home, and West Brom were dead and buried, and Darren Moore came in. They started playing amazing stuff. They got a 1-0 win. I mean, Rondon that day gave Jamal Lascelles hell, and that's probably what led to Rafa buying him, because he was absolutely superb. Didn't score. I think it was Matty Phillips got the goal. But yeah.
Would we be in a position if we had Wilson and Rondon?
Oh God, no.
Because now them would be fine now.
But it's nearly been 2 years. Rondon's on his second club after leaving us now. He's at CSKA Moscow. So, I'm over Rondon now. I wasn't this time last year.
He already played for them.
He what?
He already played for CSKA, right?
No, he went to China. He went to the club that Rafa was manager of, and then
no, I mean, but before him joining us and the England teams, he played for a Russian team. Was it? Yeah, it was CSKA Moscow, I think. Let me double check that.
I don't know. I think I thought he was in Spain before then. But anyway, Brighton's next game after that is at home to Leeds United. I'm going to go for a Leeds away win. That's a nice, open, free-flowing game for them. I think that could end up being something or other, and Brighton not having that firepower up front could leave them exposed and not taking their chances, which they will get in that game. I can see Leeds sticking 2 or 3 past them. What about you?
Yeah, I agree with you, 100%.
Jeez.
Just a quick one. He played for Zenit, St. Petersburg. So.
There you go. Go on, hit that like button. Brandon's taught us all something. I'd never thought I'd ever say that. But there you go. So Leeds United win, yeah?
Yes.
And I'm going for Wolves win as well.
I go for draw.
Okay. So as it stands, we're both giving them 6 points at the moment with 3 games to go.
I'm so far with this that we give them so far 6 points. It's getting scary, Sam.
Oh no, we are well and truly in this mess. Let's not get away from the fact. Saturday is absolutely massive.
But we say this every week. Like today's game, like we said it.
No. This next one, like out of these 4 kind of winnable games, this one's the biggest one by a million miles. This one's the biggest one.
But I think I said it on the watch along. All games that's coming now is like a championship final or a Champions League final. Sorry, championship final, Champions League.
Yeah,
it's like, and it really every game now I'm getting nervous before we. Before we kick the ball, I get nervous. I didn't have this beginning of the season, but it's like, yeah.
So I'm giving them a point at home to West Ham, then nothing from Man City and nothing from Arsenal. What about you? So that's a total of 7 points.
I give them 0.
So they're going to lose the final 3 games of the season?
Yeah.
Interesting. That would be nice. I'll definitely take that, my friend. So I'm giving them 7 points. You're giving them 6. They're currently on 26. So that's 32 and 33, isn't it?
Did I do the calculation, Sam? Or?
Oh, funny fucker. So I'm going 33 and you're on 32. Happy with that?
Might be enough for at least 32 to get them down instead of us.
Well, that's what I was going to say. My kind of estimation was I thought 34, 35 might be enough to stay up this season when we were on about the magic 40 points. Get your comments in. Who do you think will be going down? How many points do you think we'll need to stay up? Let us know in the comments. I think that puts them right in the mess. And obviously, we've not picked them to beat us on Saturday. So this result in particular, this Saturday night, which is going to be a horrendous watch. I mean, this time next week, literally. I'm not looking forward to it. We've got a horrendous record there. We've not got Mo Diarmé to score the greatest goal of all time. So
a flick on, right?
No. It was meant to be. It was the greatest goal ever.
No, it was on purpose a flick on. Like it was a light touch just to put it. Yeah, it was.
Adrian thinks 35 will be enough. Yeah, so do I. I reckon I've said for a while now 34, but maybe 35 just to be extra sure. Oh, come on then. Let's talk about Newcastle United. First of all, we didn't deserve to get beat last night at all, did we? So it was right that we kind of nicked a point in the end.
Yeah, well, that was such a relief for me. But like I was maybe if you can watch it back when Aston Villa scored, I was so frustrated. I'm not gonna say what I was thinking, but it was terrible, man. And that when us scoring again was such a relief. You see it in my celebration. Like after my celebration, I'm like, what the fuck? Finally, hopefully this. But we should have win that game, man. That goal from Aston Villa is totally unnecessary.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't like really a game, I think, for that goal, but. We lost the game on not taking our chances. That was the biggest thing.
100%. I mean, 3 games in a row now, Joe Linton's had a chance to get a shot on goal. Wolves, all right, fluky clearance off the line by Size. West Brom, just shoot, mate. Last night, just fucking shoot, mate. Jacob Murphy off the bar.
So maybe now he had so many chances to score and he didn't do it. Maybe against Brighton he scores a hat-trick. Joe Linton a hat-trick. Imagine. He just had this wonderful best game in the season and he scores 3 of them.
Get you on the preview on Friday night. Right, so we've already said we both said a draw, didn't we, for Saturday?
Yeah. Well,
and then
I cannot say a draw if Joe Linton is going to score 3 of them because Brighton is not going to score 3.
So what are you going for?
I give them a win, Newcastle.
Okay. Well, I'm sticking with draw. I'm not confident. Horrendous record there and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. I want to win that game more than anything, but I'm sticking with draw as we go into April, and we should have the big 3 back: ASM, Miggy, and Callum Wilson. They should be back fit for these, so I'm going to assume that they are. Spurs at home, Brandon, is a fixture historically that is quite kind to us.
Yeah, I think a draw, really.
Okay, I'm going to agree on you with that. I think we can nick a point there, considering like what we've got to come after then. I like me kind of historical fixture facts. And despite getting beat at home to him last season, it was actually one of our better performances. That tells you all you need to know about Bruce Ball. I think Southampton will stay up. Kenny's in there saying we might do Spurs. Absolutely, they're very inconsistent. They seem to be playing.
If you can get Carroll again to head the ball on someone's hand again, we might win them 1-0. Cheeky.
That would be optimistic. So we're both going for nicking a point. at home to Spurs. Yeah. Burnley away, I've kind of sneaked my suspicion out of this. I'm going for a 3 points for Newcastle. I reckon we can get something
Yeah,
out of
I think so as
Burnley,
well.
and I'm relatively confident we can.
I don't like how they play at all, and I think we can win there because
It was
around
one
that
of our
time,
more
around that time, we
comfortable
should
wins
also
earlier in the season.
Sorry.
It was one of our more comfortable wins earlier on in
Oh
the
yeah,
season
yeah,
when we beat them at
yeah.
home.
And we probably around that time have Wilson, ASM, and Miggy back.
Yeah. They should all be back by then.
Imagine them in the squad against Burnley. That should do.
You would hope. You would like to think so, certainly. West Ham home, I'm going to go for a loss there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so too. Soucek is going to score 2 of them. One from a penalty.
And I'm going to do the same at Anfield against Liverpool as well. I can't see us getting anything there.
I think we can take a draw.
You think we're going to get? You think we're going to get a draw at Anfield against Liverpool?
Mm-hmm. I just have a don't ask me why, but I just have a funny feeling.
Okay.
Just because Fulham won against them, I think we can draw at least versus them.
Interesting. The next 3 games after that, I am giving us absolutely nothing.
You could make a case for Arsenal draw a point, maybe.
You reckon? Why?
I don't know. I just think Arsenal is too much. I don't know. Attacking wise, it's just going on and on and on with them attacking, and I think our defense is good enough to stop Arsenal playing around our 16-yard box. And yeah, I think we can hold a 0 or a 1, and maybe if you can nick a goal, we probably draw there. So I go for a draw there.
That's very optimistic. I mean, my point earlier about the fixture being historically kind to us for Spurs, historically this fixture is absolutely horrendous for us against Arsenal. Got that great 2-1 win against them at home. Perez and Matt Ritchie 3 years ago on that first season back. What a win that was after going 1-0 down. But I just can't see us getting anything from them 3 games. Leicester away, forget it. Although the record there is not a disaster, and Leicester do tend to tail off at the end of the season. If you look on their form over the past couple of seasons, they do tend to run out of steam. But I am going to err on the side of caution and say that's a Leicester home win. Brandon, agree?
Yeah, 100%.
And then Man City will get dicked.
No, probably about when they win from us, they'll probably be champions.
Yeah. Sheffield United at home, what a game that is.
Must win. And I think we will. Well, yeah, I think we will win.
I do too. So hopefully by then that means we are safe by the time we face Fulham at Craven Cottage on the final day of the season. How?
If not, if we draw against Fulham, that should get us safe.
Are you going for a draw?
Yeah.
I am as well. So, yeah.
Don't speak to my girlfriend, Sam. Like, we agree on everything.
No. Normal service will be resumed very soon. Don't you worry, my friend.
Okay.
Fulham, I can't even comprehend because look, I mean, 80 minutes in against Man City for an hour. They more than held the first half in particular. They more than held their own. They didn't look like a team in a relegation scrap. They're playing okay. I really like their manager, former Newcastle captain. I think they will stay up, but we'll get onto that. Is it true that fans will be allowed back in against Sheffield United? Apparently so. As things stand, yes. For the final 2 games of the season, 10,000 fans are allowed to be allowed in.
It was Liam today who messaged it in the group chat on WhatsApp that they want to change. They want to move all the games to 10th of May or something.
They've pushed it back. The final 2 games of the season have been pushed back slightly.
That's amazing, though. It's like a gift from Boris Johnson, I guess.
Well, I mean, look, this time last year, Boris said it would be all over by the summer, and here we are a year later. Fulham had a great chance there. They were through on goal, but Ederson saved. So that'd be absolutely fantastic to be back inside St James's. I won't be there, but I'm sure.
No, I don't think away fans are out, right?
No, there won't be away fans. So again, on the flip side of that, there will be 10,000 Fulham fans there at Craven Cottage on the final day of the season. So, pays your money, you take your choice. So that is the Newcastle fixtures.
How much did they give Newcastle? Curious. I think around 9.
You think you gave them 9?
I think.
You gave them 13.
What?
13. So we're currently on 28. So you think we're gonna go on 41 points? And
how
then
much you give them?
I've given them 9, or I've given us 9 rather. So that gives us 37.
Should be enough as well.
I think. Well, judging from that is enough, because we've given Brighton 33 and 32. And we've still, you've got us finishing ahead of Burnley. I've got us behind Burnley. So we're not completely agreeing, are we? So that, I do think you've been a bit optimistic. And let's get this right, though.
It's hard to not be optimistic you can be realistic or optimistic, but me as a Newcastle fan, I always like to think we're gonna nick some points somewhere. But that's why it's easier for me to judge other teams instead of Newcastle. As they also say, never bet on your own team, but I always do.
Yeah, I do as well sometimes. Nothing wrong with optimism. Very true. It's a welcome change of tone, considering how we have been. Hi, Sam and Brandon. How are you today? I am okay. A bit tired. Kids were up most of last night, but I'm okay. Thank you for asking.
I'm good as well, Joseph. Thank you for asking, Sam.
Yeah. No, you're always fine.
I don't think so.
So we've gone for Newcastle to stay up. So let's look at Fulham now. They have, they're 3-0 down with 5 minutes plus stoppage time to play. So it's safe to now say they have lost tonight. Thank F for that.
What's their goal score now? The goal difference. Let me see.
Okay, hang on then.
They now have 14, minus 14.
Let's have a look. I can share screen.
Minus 17.
The live league table now. Look at that.
We have minus 17 and Brighton has minus 8.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Brighton and Fulham level on goal difference, level on points, but the goal difference does it.
Yeah.
Fulham, West Brom's.
Well, it's good to see that we're at least our goal difference is not much off from Fulham.
Burnley's goal difference was bad up until their win today. So Southampton's. Are we wrong to discount them out of the relegation picture? Do you think Southampton are in this battle?
Like I said in the beginning of the year, I don't think so yet. If they pick 3 more points up, they're good. Like then they have the 36. Then we agreed that if you have 34, 35, you're probably fine. So that's why I was saying, if they pick up 3 more points, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've got enough about them to stay up. Right, let's look at Fulham's remaining fixtures.
I kind of want them to go down, actually, Burnley. They're just such a boring team. I don't rate their fans at all.
Burnley?
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
I agree.
really nothing team for me.
But there's always like one team that won't flush. Like a few years back in the day, it was like Wigan every year they were down there until like April. Then they'd turn into Real Madrid Athletic. Sunderland were at it a few years. Villa were at it for a few years before they went as well. These teams take a few years to eventually clear off, but they always get like tonight. They always get them kind of results, don't they? But Fulham, they don't play again until Friday the 19th of March. So they're in action Friday night, home to Leeds. I'm going for a Leeds win there for the reason I said before. Their home record's poor. They do better away from home than they do at home at the moment. What do you think?
Agreed.
Because on paper, if you're Fulham, you've got to be looking at that, going Leeds at home, going, yeah, come on, we have to get something out of that. Do you not think?
Especially with those back four.
But are you going for a defeat like I am?
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, away at Villa, who will have Jack Grealish back by then, I think they can nick a point at Villa.
I think they will win, actually, especially if they play how
Really?
they played yesterday. Yeah, I think they win. What I saw from yesterday, I think Fulham plays much better football instead of Aston Villa. Even though I know they didn't have Grealish, but
Interesting.
I think they can win there.
Yeah, I think they'll be good for a point. Villa have had a great season, but they seem to be tailing off for a bit. And I mean, I know they scored first last night, but I'm pretty confident they'd be relatively happy with the point. Although not the way they conceded the equaliser, obviously, with it being so late in the day. They then welcome Wolves to Craven Cottage. Wolves have been disappointing this season, haven't they? I'm going to go for another draw here. What do you think?
I think the run of Fulham cannot really keep continuing like they lost tonight, but I give them a win against Villa. So I think they just have it off day probably and Wolverhampton win.
Okay. Callum in the comments disagrees. He thinks they'll beat.
I can tell.
He thinks they'll beat Wolves. Fulham have belief they can win. That's the difference. Absolutely. They're much more. I mean, you look at the difference between Scott Parker and Steve Bruce just in their press conferences alone. It's absolute chalk and cheese. That's. I mean, Kelsey with a great point. If Fulham win against Leeds on Friday night before we play on Saturday, it just ramps that tension up even more than it already is. It's going to be. I'm not looking forward to Saturday at all. It's going to be horrendous viewing. I'm going to go for an Arsenal home win there. I don't think Fulham will get anything. I know Arsenal are a bit. You don't really know what you're going to get with them lately, do you? But I'm going to go Arsenal home win. What about you?
Same. Move on.
I'm going to go exactly the same for Chelsea as well. Chelsea home win.
Go on. I will
Agreeing
tell
with
you.
me?
I will tell
Agreeing with
you.
me? Okay, I'm going to go for a Fulham home win against Burnley.
I agree.
Ooh, he agrees. I'm pretty sure I said that at the start when we did Burnley. I hope I haven't just contradicted myself. I'm sure there's someone in the comments that will soon let me know if I have. No, I'm not wearing an Arsenal shirt, and I'm not changing it. It's just a t-shirt. It's just a t-shirt. I don't even know what make the t-shirt is.
Don't bite, Sam. Don't bite.
I'm not biting. But we move on to Southampton away.
Do you agree with me that Southampton Fulham is a draw?
Ooh, I think Fulham are going to nick a 1-0.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to go for a Fulham 1-0 win.
Isn't it worth watching as well to Southampton then? As we don't rate them that high, actually.
No, I know, but like you say, because they're already, and it's full time now, and City have beat Fulham 3-0. Because Southampton are already so far ahead points wise, then they don't need to do as much, do they? Man United home win for me. What about you?
Yeah, sure.
And then we've already gone for a draw last game of the season against us, yeah?
Agreed.
So, how many points do you think you've given Fulham, who are currently sat on 26 points, same as Brighton? Brighton have 2 games in hand. Obviously, they play tomorrow.
I think I gave them 11 or something.
You've given them 8.
8? What? Okay.
So, okay.
What are they? 4?
I've given them 9.
Well, it's also because they have like a much tougher schedule than we do.
So, after all of that, we've actually come to saying this is a horrendous conclusion, considering we play them on Saturday, and I feel very uncomfortable putting the next graphic up. So we're both saying that Brighton are going down, given their horrendous run of fixtures. I've gone for a draw on Saturday against us. You've gone for a Newcastle win, haven't you? If Brighton win that game, then it could be all change. I hope to God that is the case, because then I would be £500 richer. But yes, Callum Fulham will have fans back in for the last game of the season.
We just both agree that we really want you to win this money. So now, when I advised you, I want a cut of it as well. I take a 10% cut.
No, let's see. Some more comment. I mean, Callum, it does give Fulham a bit of an advantage, but the same with us against Sheffield United. We'll have fans in there. Liam, we will go down. I hope not. I just cannot do another season in the Championship.
Why is Liam so negative, though?
I don't know. It's very easy to see. I mean, Saturday's going to be a massive indicator. If we lose on Saturday, then we are in trouble.
Did Liam lose his dressing gown or something that he's so grumpy?
Different Liam, you clown.
Oh, okay.
Honestly. Fulham will stay up. It's between us and Brighton. I agree, Adrian. I absolutely agree. Yuri in the comments, grow up. My birthday was not yesterday. So, 5 games left. Fulham have 4. I mean, but Fulham, their away record is better than their home record. So, that's it. It just goes to show how huge this game on Saturday is. Absolutely massive. It's going to be horrible to watch. But there we have it. We've both agreed that Brighton and Hove Albion will be playing Championship football next season. And I hope that doesn't come back to bite us on the backside, especially on Sunday of next week.
It was such a comfortable stream, actually, Sam. I feel very comfortable with you today. We agree on so many things.
I know. It's very disconcerting, isn't it?
For you, it's awkward, probably.
Very much so. But yeah, 4 years ago we were fighting for the Championship title. Now we're both fighting to stay up.
And we won.
Absolutely. As Lee quite rightly says in the comments, smash that like button as we are about to wrap up. Coming up tomorrow, barring any last-minute hitches, we have a Greenwood and Mulliner show with a Newcastle United legend at 4 p.m.
I can really confirm it. It is really a legend.
Yes, it is. Barring any last-minute hitches, 4 p.m. tomorrow, Greenwood and Mulliner show, Newcastle legend. Absolutely can't wait. We do have another Greenwood and Mulliner show Wednesday night on an FTV Extra. We'll have an influencer this week with Lee and Carl, and then preview for Brighton, and then we do it all over again. Match day.
Who's the influencer, or it's not? They don't know yet, or you cannot tell.
I think I know who it is.
Okay.
But I don't want to say, just in case.
Ari.
Hit that like button. And, of course, do feel free to check out our membership program. Click that join it button for more information. Plenty of extra content for a tiny little fee. And you get to help out, support the channel, and talk to us presenters whenever you please on the Discord group as well. So plenty of stuff.
We cannot promise you, but you can definitely talk to us.
Exactly. Yeah. We might not reply, but you can definitely talk to us. But there you go. Thank you very much for watching. Please do get your predictions as well in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. And by all means, of course, catch up on last night's match day videos because they were more interesting than the game itself. So, yeah, and the celebrations, superb. So, thank you, Brandon, for your company this evening. As we say, we've agreed a lot there. Maybe going forward, you'll listen to me a bit more.
Who knows? maybe I just have as much as knowledge as you about the game, but no, I don't want to push it. Never mind.
Very true. Right. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned to Newcastle Fans TV.